and I am here with another Factions episode, but on another server. Pretty much what we're going to be doing on this Faction server, as soon as my screen loads, thank you, is showing people that want to start off Factions the best way to sort of start off.
And how to make your faction better than everybody else's in one way or another.
Well, not better than everyone else's, but sort of get the hang of factions, stuff like that. So the first thing you're probably thinking to do is running out to the wild, finding a nice place to
A
stay.
very distant spot.
Yeah, pretty much distant spot. Now, the IP's in the description. This server is a very small server for now. We're really doing this to, first of all, publicize the server, seeming how it's so small, but it's also very good for people that are just starting off factions, seeming that if you don't want to be raided all the time when you're starting
And
factions.
if you have no idea what raiding means.
Raiding means when if you build a base and someone destroys your base, takes all your stuff, and that's pretty much what raiding is, quite frankly.
And we have a very good part about this series that we're going to be starting for this part, though, is like he said, it's a tutorial. This is going to show you guys how to make a faction be progressive, how you're going to be able to recruit members, how you're going to be able to survive on a faction server, and also make sure that a lot of people will basically look at your faction and say, oh, they know what they're doing, instead of having people walk all over you. And
yeah, and
we'll show you guys
how
to make what?
I'm just saying raiding you all the time.
Oh. Fuck you. I don't get raided all the time.
No, I'm not saying that we're getting raided. I'm just saying that we're going to be helping you not be raided all the time.
Oh, yeah, good point. So we're going to show you how not to be raided. We're going to show you how not to be glitched in. We'll show you about that in another episode.
There's no harm.
Yeah, we know. We're saying
another episode. And also, we will be showing you how to basically defend yourself in PvP, what you need to basically get your faction geared if you have friends that are going to come and join you, and also if you're even prepared for a more populated server.
Yes.
And to make money.
But as I was saying before Ben interrupted me, this server's pretty much small, so you won't be getting raided all the time. It's a great way to sort of start off before you head on to another bigger server. Maybe this server might get big, and it's a great way to start on a small server, and then as it progresses you'll be a much better state than everyone else, seeming that you've got a well-prepared base. So if this server does get big, we're hoping it does, and then you'll just have a really good base and most likely not get raided. So yeah.
To be honest, we don't even know the owners. We just chose this out of random.
Yeah, so far I've noticed that the moderators, they're quite friendly, which is also great in a faction server.
But noobish.
But, well, I'm not saying noobish, but this is a nice server. It's with the list. There is 5 pages, so it's not a very small server, but it's got its good sides and its bad sides.
It works.
It's pretty good. But yeah, so we're gonna be just doing normal survival and factions, pretty much. So yeah, let's go. I'm gonna start mining. Someone's allying us. See, this is if you don't know what an ally is when, say, you're in PvP or something, and say who rampage. Whoever's in their faction now, if they are in PvP and they try to attack us, they won't be able to. We can't attack them. They can't. Being allies doesn't mean that they can build in our claim unless the server has said that they can claim or do stuff in your claim. So yeah. Now I'm gonna need coal. Sorry about it's gonna be pretty dark, guys.
Here, I got coal.
Oh, good. Can you make some torches?
Yeah, just go mining.
Now, the kits you get in the beginning is you start off with blue armor. I've already died because I'm such a noob, but you start off with this blue armor, some stone stuff, and then you get a kit tool, which gives you more stone tools. So, I'm going to go mining, seeming it's only stone.
I'll go with you, but I'm going to plant a little farm first, just to...
Yeah, the number one thing you should do as soon as you get your base up is either go to the shop and see what you can sell for the most. In most faction servers, you can sell sugarcane the most,
and sometimes cactus.
So make sure you make a sugarcane farm. If there's a lot of cactus for money, I would suggest not doing it, seeming that it's just...
Since you guys will be new.
It's harder to make a cactus farm. We might do a bit of a tutorial on how to make a cactus farm.
Which will take a few episodes, or a longer.
Well, we're not going to do a big one. We'll just show them how to do it.
You know what I mean? Like, it will take a while, though.
So, most servers you usually start off with iron tools, but I like sort of servers that make it a bit more harder. Make it so you don't feel like you're OP as soon as you start, this is what this server's doing.
Even if it is new, it's always good. Even if you feel confident enough to play on a bigger server, always make sure that you think you know what you're doing. But sometimes you will, maybe like feel overconfident, and you will get a little lost with power and think that you're a little bit better than yourself. And I think that I do that a lot, but you always need to remember that you gotta keep your head straight, even if there are people who are out there who are better than your faction, or better than you personally in some specific way. It doesn't mean that you're not gonna be able to beat them. It just means that they're maybe a step ahead of you. But there's no way you can't actually get to that next step. You can still do it.
Yeah, and even though there's a big base, stuff like that, and you think that they're OP, there's always a way to raid it, and we're also going to probably be showing you tutorials on how to make some good cannons. A hybrid cannon, is, it shoots sand, and what sand's good for is if their base is covered with water, the sand will cover the water, so you then can blow up a hole in their base and get it.
So basically it registers as a block, and it blows up the TNT without being submerged.
Yeah, so, and we'll just show you some good ways to raid, how to do stuff, and what not to do in factions, especially in base-wise.
If you wanna be a very successful faction, we can get into this in another episode. But as a first example, to just throw it out there, never invite people you don't know without an interview. And we'll get to an interview process one day when I'll actually do a live interview.
We'll probably get a mod in or something, and we'll just say, can we just interview you, and you don't actually have to join. This is for the moderator, and we'll just ask him questions and he'll answer it, and then that's how we'll show you the best way to sort of ask questions to new members.
And maybe if you're lucky one day and you feel like coming on this server to try it out, and you would like, maybe if our episode we announce comes up, maybe you can be the one who gets interviewed to join the faction and actually play with us.
Yeah, but I think we'll stop it there. And we'll come back with some better stuff. We'll go a bit more mining, collect some iron tools up, and then we'll come back and probably start building the base. So yeah, this is Jolly Gamer. Don't forget to leave a like or anything down in the description. The IP will be down in the description. Also my Twitch, Facebook, stuff like that. See you guys. Jolly Gamer signing out. Peace.